to this week's Foundation Friday. I am joined today by three ladies from LTI Technology Solutions, Michaela Sheehan, Kirsten Dargy, and Jenny Jaros. Thanks for joining me, ladies.
Thanks for having us.
Almost in unison on the
Everybody-
first take. Check that out. Um, so I guess. So we're here today to talk about, LTI and community giving that the organization does. So I'm not sure who wants to kind of start off here, or if you just want to, so maybe we'll go around and introduce yourselves and your role at LTI. And then we'll talk about the initiatives and kind of what they mean to you ladies individually. That's okay.
Sounds good. That works. I think we'll leave it.
Perfect.
You go first.
I am Michaela Sheehan, and I am the sales coordinator / CRM administrator here at LTI. I just love working here because we do take care of our community and are really involved with a lot of different things. So
I'm Kirsten Dargy. I'm marketing manager of LTI, and I love working for LTI because there's not enough charities that we can help. So usually when we've got some type of event, there's always someone that has some type of charity that they want to showcase. So it's very easy to find different places to make sure that we're giving money back to our community.
Jenny Jaros, I'm the director of HR here at LTI, and I love going last because you guys say all the good stuff before me, but I would agree, like we typically try to do different things and hit different types of charities that hit our community as an entirety, but also the community within the building, the things that touch the hearts and the lives of those that work here, because those also touch the lives and hearts of people outside of our building as well. So over the years, I mean, dozens and dozens of different types of charities and organizations, and every year we try to do something different and reach different parts of the community, and I think that's really great to be able to do that.
No, absolutely. And then from the ones that you guys focus on a more annual basis, do you mind just kind of talking through them?
Yeah, we typically do, so every year we do a Christmas fundraising type where we'll raise money to buy gifts for kids at different elementary schools that their parents may not have the funds to have a nice Christmas. So we will raise money or buy gifts. We really do venture out and try to hit as many different ones as possible. We try not to do the same ones every year.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we do a blood drive every year. We do Nebraska Blood Bank instead of American Cross, just to make sure that that blood is staying local. That's very important to us. But we really truly try to change it up every event to something different, whether it's dogs, veterans, children,
Ataxia Foundation.
Ataxia Foundation.
Is a big one we've done before.
Yep. We're going to be doing something with leukemia coming up this year. Blood bank for Michaela this year. So
We'll do a breast cancer awareness
Yep.
this year. In the past, we've done what it used to be called Teddy Bear Hollow, which was a grieving organization that would help families that have lost a family member. Like we try to hit all different types of things. Parkinson's. We've done a lot with the Parkinson's organization here locally. We have a family who's impacted pretty severely with Parkinson's, and every year we've done drives for that too. So
That's excellent. And then I guess just individually, what's been the most, I mean, they're all very meaningful to all of us, right? But I guess if you had to pick one out individually, which one, just go around the horn here, have you seen where you make the most kind of impact and what it means to you personally?
well, for me this year, because I was the recipient of blood, 3 units of blood just recently, the blood drive is definitely near and dear to me.
I wouldn't say I have like a favorite, but I love anything with kids, and around Christmas time I've always done the Christmas event. So we've got a local charity called Foster Love that they run a store where kids that are in the adoption program or foster program, excuse me, can come in and basically shop for free, and it's all brand new things. So it's not always hand-me-downs, it's their own things that they can come in. We've also raised gift cards for the kids that are in Children's Hospital that don't get to leave, that are there all the time. So we're raising money for them and things like that. So
I think one of my favorite ones we've done, it's been a couple of years, but the Lydia House is a home here in Omaha for single moms and
Okay.
kids. And we did a huge fundraiser of like household items to help moms get on their feet. And it was just to see how much our group, and we're not a huge organization, but we had an entire room full of diapers and clothes and food and just all this neat stuff. And to watch people come together and want to help other people in their time of need, and maybe they don't even have that much themselves, but they're willing to like give out to others. It's just anytime we do something, it floors me how much we can pull together.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
one of the good things about LTI is there's usually always at least 30 to 40 people that are willing to
Minimum. Yeah.
participate,
Absolutely.
and give back, and at least $100. I mean, it's
Sure.
amazing. You get blown away every time you ask for money how much you get back, because you just never know when you keep asking, but everyone's always
They
on
always
board.
do. Yeah.
Sure.
We're
And
very
I remember,
passionate about it too, though.
no,
Like,
absolutely.
let's do
And
this one. Let's do this one.
Yes.
Like they keep
Yes.
sharing. Let's do this drive. Let's do this charity, and it's really cool.
And I remember in years past, like Russ and Randy are really eager also to almost even match some of these things, or
Oh,
be
yeah.
like, okay, well,
Every
you
time.
guys raise that, then we will bring forward this too. So,
Yeah,
um,
we absolutely do. Every time we have something the organization matches, which just makes it more impactful. We've tried to find new ways and creative ways to get people involved. I think my favorite is, even though I don't like doing it personally, but the dunk tank. You know, we would have a big event and a company event where people would come and we would have food, and then all the proceeds go towards whatever charity. Man, people like to donate to the dunk tank and dunk all the managers on a nice, cold, frigid
Yes.
batch of water. So it's not my favorite hour of the year, but like it works out really well. We raise so much. It's just really fun to see people come together like that. I think that's the number one thing about being here is just the sense of community within the organization, but they really care about people outside of here, and it's kind of heartwarming. If that makes sense.
sure, absolutely. And then what does it do to, I guess, what have you seen for a kind of employee morale when you guys kind of rally about around these like events and causes?
People thrive almost. Like, you'll get people like, so before COVID, everyone was in the office, right? So you'd see everyone, and now that's made it a little more difficult. And so when we do raise money like this, people just come out of the woodwork and are emailing you, and it's like, I can get you this, I can get you this. Like, what else do you need? And it's just so it's nice that you build that relationship not around work, like you're in a work environment,
Yeah.
but it's a whole different vibe. So I think just relating to people on that sense of helping others is so rewarding and gratifying at the same time.
And it even brings some people into the office who typically wouldn't be working in the office because we're so hybrid, semi-remote, depending on who you are, that people will come out of the woodwork literally and come here
yeah.
and bring stuff and work for a couple of days and try to help with the
Right.
process, and it's just really kind of neat.
Right. It has the
Yeah.
side benefit of bringing the community back together, the office back together.
Yeah.
Sure. And plus, I'm sure as some of the challenges that you have in a hybrid environment is maintaining that culture, right? So some of the younger people pre 2020, it's like that LTI culture that you guys have established for all those years. These kind of bring them in so they can kind of see it as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
You got to find really creative ways to continue that in a remote environment. Like if you've never were here before, you
Sure.
don't even know what you're missing,
Mhm.
right? So finding ways to, no, really, it's cool to be here. Like come to these things and be a part of it. And once they start doing it, then you can just tell the change in their happiness within the organization. Yeah.
And have you guys ever opened up any of these to other equipment finance professionals in the greater Omaha area?
We never have. We've never, I shouldn't say that. We've never needed to,
Okay.
because we raise so much money, and I guess I shouldn't say we never needed to. I have put some things out on social media, and like last year I got Kim King with Bank Financial and Laverne Gordon with Boston Equipment. They sent me coats for coats I was collecting for kids for the winter because we were having a harsh winter and some kids can't afford winter coats. So I will put it out on social. I don't expect anything, but I typically do get people that help out. I'll probably start reaching out more and more, like on LinkedIn, just letting people be aware, not necessarily looking, but making
Sure.
aware, making people aware that we're raising money, or we're, collecting gift cards or collecting items. If you want to just ship it to the office, that they're more than welcome to help us out.
'Cause that was one of the questions I was going to have, where it's, as people are watching this in our equipment finance community, is there like a page on the website with some of like your ESG initiatives, um, or can they just follow LTI and then they'll be, brought up to date when you guys are doing these things?
Yeah, I would say follow us on social. We're very active on social.
Okay.
And I will try to do a better job of posting on social that we're collecting, not necessarily the
Uh,
results.
hey, that was not a jab or anything. I was just more of going down this path here.
I'm good about the results, not necessarily that we're looking for, if people want an opportunity to help out.
Sure.
But I know people are always looking for ways to help locally, and that's where we're big locally. So I will definitely try and put that out more on social media, making people aware of really all of the awesome things we do.
Yeah. And we're more national now from an employee standpoint.
Yeah.
And so we really, in the last year, tried to take a broader approach to how we're doing things and
Yeah.
getting engagement from those who are all over the country. Our blood drive, we're going to do a month of giving. So you can either participate in the blood drive here on site, or if you participate in your local area, just let us know and we'll be included in like drawings and like cool things just to promote that employee engagement in their own community. So hoping that we can spread the love a little bit more than we have in the
Sure.
past.
Sure. Well, absolutely. And, I appreciate all three of your times, this afternoon, and keep up the great work. And, hopefully other equipment finance organizations, can take a similar approach to giving back to the local and national community.
Thank you so much, Jesse.
Thank
Yep,
you,
thank
All right.
It's really good to see you.
All right. Have a good day. Take care.
See you.
You
Thanks.
too.
Bye.
Bye. Easy enough, right?